So I'm going to teach my horse to drop its head lower when I want him to, and I'm going to do this by pressure and release. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand on his pole and lightly press down, and right when he puts his head closer to the ground, I'm going to take my hand off of his head, and that will be the release. So it's just pressure and release. So we'll start out here, and I'm just going to use my hand. I'm going to put it on his head, and he's never done this before, so this could take a while, and I'm just going to hold it there. He's kind of looking around, raising up like, what the heck are you doing? There, he moved it down a little bit, and I'm just going to release. Tell him it's a good boy, scratch him a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it again. He's looking the other way. He's like, how do I get this annoying pressure off my head? And I'm just going to keep it there. I'm just pretty much setting my hand there, not very using hard pressure. He's moving it up. He's just trying to find the release point. I'll keep it there. And sometimes it becomes a little bit of a waiting game. He's kind of looking around. I'll just bring his attention back over here. And keep it there. And he's thinking about it. There, he went down, and I'm going to release. I'm going to step him a little bit out of here, away from the hay, so he's not so focused on the food. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put my hand right there. And he went down right there, but he kind of went off to the side, so I'm going to give him a little bit of release and go right back to it. And I want to, he lowered his head, but that's his natural height. So I want him to go below his natural height. Now I'll kind of start moving my hand a little bit to make it a little more annoying. And as you can see, he didn't like that, so he's going to raise it up in the air. Right there, he went down. I'll do it again. Put my hand on, he went down. Put my hand on. Nope, go down. Once again, it's just waiting him out. I'll do a little bit of wiggling. He goes up, and then I'm going to just pull on the halter a little bit. Boom, right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. He's looking for that release. So I'm going to do that one more time with my hand, and if he doesn't do it, I'm going to reinforce with the halter. So I'll ask him to put his head down, and I'll reinforce with the halter. Boom, he puts his head down. So he knows how to do it with the halter. As you can see, I can just pull the halter. I'll pull the halter down, he drops his head. Pull it down, he'll drop his head. All the way to the ground, just like that. I want to teach him to do it with my hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave my hand up there. I'm going to ask really lightly with the halter. Boom, release both. When he does that, he's a good boy. Right when he comes back up like that, I'm going to put my hand right back there. Now he's going to just keep learning. I'm going to stay out of his way, push his nose back forward. Boom, that was with my hand alone. You can see the lead rope slack. I'm going to do it again. That's with my hand alone. So see if we can get this all the way to the ground with me barely touching him. He's not paying attention. Bring him back over here. Just keep him looking forward. That's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm still having to press really hard, so I want to just reiterate in him just dropping his pole, dropping his head to the ground when I lightly touch, because I'm having to press really hard. See that licking and chewing that he's doing? That means he understands. That's horse language for, oh, I'm getting it now. That was exactly what I was looking for. No. And I'm just going to keep doing this until he puts his head all the way to the ground. So again, he's not doing it right away. I'm just going to kind of wiggle there. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Now he's not understanding, so I'm just going to pull it down here. Release both. Then I'll come back on with this one. Now he's thinking, this is a lot of work for doing not very much. So I'm going to keep the pressure there. Good boy. That's what I was looking for. Just that light touch will bring his head down. I'm going to keep doing this until, boom, perfect. He comes back up. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep doing it. Boom, perfect. You see how he's moving his feet, he's getting a little uncomfortable? I want him just to listen and put his head down. When he's not listening, I'm just going to draw it down again. I'll ask him again. Draw it down again. So he's learning that when I put my hand there, that means to lower his head. And I'll use this when I'm trying to put the bit in his mouth so that he gets his head lowered. And what I'm doing is pretty much just like the experiment with the rat in the box, that it would get a shock unless it touched the bar, and that would make sure it wouldn't get a shock. I'm doing the same thing, it's just on a lesser scale. I'm adding this stimulus here that's kind of annoying, and then right when he releases, right when he does what I want, which is put his head down, it's like touching the bar, so then that stimulus comes off. So the point is, right when he feels my hand right here, he will drop his head, and he will learn that with probably a few more sessions.